acquired. So both of these are really expensive late game items. They allow you to do a lot of things, though, that you could not do before. So Spidertron, like I said, really expensive. Crafting, here. It takes a fish, which can technically be automated if you put a inserter hanging over a lake. If a fish swims by, the inserter will pick it up and put it in the thing. It's very, very slow, but it's easy enough to get raw fish. RCUs, which I haven't covered. We just used our build everything to build the RCUs for this. Low density structures, which we have covered. Efficiency modules, which we have a build over here, building modules. Basically, efficiency modules are just like any of the other modules. Build speed modules 1 to go into speed modules 2 into speed modules 3. Same efficiency 1 and efficiency 2, efficiency 3. So we have it's two modules 3 are properly ratioed by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 modules 2. And each module 2 is properly fed by 2 modules 1. So it's 2 to 5 to 10. So I just do a lot of direct insertion to get those numbers. Efficiency modules not super useful for anything outside of Spidertron, other than Power Armor 2 also takes efficiency module 2s. Spidertron takes efficiency module 3s. They also takes rocket launchers, portable fusion reactors, exoskeletons, and radars. So what we can do, well, first things first, we have our new power armor. So, belt immunity. I'm going to grab belt immunity out of this. Gonna take off my old modular armor. Gonna put on my power armor. Look at the so the grid difference between power armor and modular armor. So it's this is a 2, 3, 4, 5 by 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 by 5 versus 1, 2, 3. Well, hold on. So 8, 10 by 10. So there's a whole bunch of different ways you can set up your power armor. We're gonna go ahead and put in our belt immunity. At least 1 battery. At least a couple of roboports. I always put in at least a couple of shields. There we go. I usually put in 5 legs. Now, this gives us extra room for, say, night vision equipment. So, Spidertron also has a grid. It is smaller than the grid you have, but what you can do is put a portable fusion reactor, which takes, I think, 250 combat. So many processing units. Chain in, rail out. Yep. Wasn't there a science that needed efficiency modules? Efficiency modules, no, productivity modules. So productivity modules 1 are needed for science. So, anyway, grid. So what I do is I put in a portable fusion reactor and a whole bunch of shields and fill it up with legs. What that does is it makes it so that I walk about as fast in the... So the Spidertron is relatively slow without legs in it. But put in a bunch of legs... and it walks faster than me now. So the Spidertron is really cool because it walks over most obstacles and can cover relatively large gaps in water. So it won't cover... well, it may actually reach... see, it's walking right over top of these. It can't quite get across there, but made it. Make relatively large gap across the lake. If it can reach its legs across, it can make it. So what this lets us do is it lets us go kill blighters way more efficiently. Especially if I swap out. So since I have shields in my Spidertron, if we go down here and we get a lovely thing known as a personal laser defense, and since this actually walks about as fast as I do, there's almost no reason to actually ever leave the Spidertron once you get into it. Then you can actually walk faster with some legs in your personal armor. But if we go ahead and grab some personal laser defense, which are here somewhere, I know I built them. At least I thought I built them. Apparently I did not. How fun. Personal laser defense. All right. Discharge defense. No, I'm sure I built them. Here, we can find out. I would like some number of PLDs, please. Yep, we did not build them. Otherwise it would pop in. All right. Personal laser defense. Oh, it takes processing units. Fun. Processing units, low density structures, and turrets. So, processing units, low density structures, and laser turrets. And if we never place a laser turret on the ground, we get an achievement for that. So, laser turrets, you need to be PLDs less than 0. You are laser turrets less than 0. Go ahead and put this here. Laser turrets. Let's keep 50 on hand. Either way, I'm not too upset by the lack of personal laser defense. Because while this may not be ideal, we do have auto fire set up. So all we gotta do... Oh, the other thing I should cover with Robotron before we go murder stuff is Spidertron Rope. So you build the Spidertron Rope with... it's not terribly expensive. It's under logistics. Okay, it does take a blue circuit. Radar and a rocket control unit. But... what you do is you basically grab your Spidertron Rope, right click on the Spidertron you wanted to assign it to, and then instead of having to drive a Spidertron to a place, I can just left click on the map, and Spidertron will path its way down there. And so I don't have to drive. Oh, also, Spidertron does immune to trains, or rather it just stands over trains. Trains no longer run into it. So if you've ever been like me in a large base with hundreds of trains running back and forth and been run over repeatedly by said base, you have a lot less to worry about now. So because we have explosive rockets loaded into here, we can essentially just walk along the edge of our biter bases, and it will just murder them for us, which is glorious. No more biter base. It feels overpowered, which is fine because we are in late game. As you can see, we are working on the atomic bomb, which, I don't know, with Spidertron, we're not going to need nearly as many atomic bombs as we used to need. I'm okay with that. Boom, boom. All right. So let's get our pollution cloud back up and running. Oh, look at that. Pollution cloud is off the edge of the map. We should try to prevent that from happening. But really, that's all there is to this. It's just a matter of walking around on my Spidertron, nuking biter bases, and using my personal robots that are in my backpack to build rails and everything else. So we're going to go ahead and call it there. If you have any questions, please let me know. in either chat or in YouTube comments. I will be back next time. Thanks everybody for watching. Bye.